Okay, puppies are 5 weeks old tomorrow. This past week they graduated from the square blue whelping box to an X-Pen with shavings. We'll go to that in a minute. So then we're changing from being fed the bottle 3 times a day at just prior to 4 weeks. Right at 4 weeks, I went ahead and started a really soupy mush because there's so many of them, and they all had to wait so long to get individually fed a bottle. So right at 4 weeks, a week ago tomorrow, we started with real liquidy mush. I'll show you how I prepare that. I do about, 12 puppies. I do 2 to 2.5 cups of food, a good quality food, not puppy food for this breed. Just use a good quality food. We don't use puppy food because in this breed and in quite a few breeds, it can tend to make the bone grow faster than the soft tissue and actually can result in crippling of legs that usually will clear up after you take them off of the puppy food. But I never feed this breed puppy food at all. So I just use the same food the parents have been on. I did the 2 cups, just enough water to cover. If you do too much, it's too hard to mash it. So just enough water to cover in the microwave, 3 minutes on high. Let it soak in a good 10 minutes, 15 minutes, so it's nice and soft. And that soaked it all up, okay? So in a minute, I'll add more hot water. At this point, you can put it in a blender, but to me, using a potato masher is just easier and easier cleanup work. If you add water to this before you mash it, you're chasing it around in the water and you can't get it to mash very well. So you want to mash it all up first. And of course, when I first started a week ago, I mashed it right down to about nothing. Now they can handle more. Their teeth are coming in. It's good and soft, so it's not like they're trying to bite into hard kibble. Okay. I'll add more hot water. A good bit. This particular litter, every litter has their own personality. This particular litter really likes the liquid part of it, so I am keeping it quite watery for them. Okay. Added the hot water. I continue to use the goat's milk. At this point, I'm putting in about 1/2 cup. Okay, mix that in real good. That way the transition from what they're used to, the smell and taste of that goat's milk, goes right into their mush. Okay. I am feeding twice a day right now. I will likely go to 3 times a day soon. I just kind of let that litter tell me where they're at and what all they need and how often. Now, a good messy 1/2 cup or so of yogurt. This is going to give them all that good bacteria to set up in their bellies. Of course, I do that for every litter, not just big litters. And then for some added energy, I add just, a tablespoon or so Karo syrup. Not too much. Now, different breeders use different formulas. Many of them are wonderful. This is just what I have come up with that works well for me. So, we've got all of that. Now, these are cold. It's wintertime. So the minute I put the warm food in there, it would immediately cool down. They don't eat it as readily when it's like that. So I just take the chill off of my pans real quick before I add it. Now when you are using the bottle, don't be too concerned if you hear rattling in their sinuses when you're done feeding them with the bottle. That's pretty normal unless it's extreme. What happens is the flow of a bottle is very different from what mom gives. And they get eager, they suck really hard, and it pushes some of it up into their sinuses. But within like 60 minutes or 60 seconds, 2 minutes, that should drain back down and you shouldn't hear the rattling anymore. Okay, so I've got my 2 dishes ready. And we will go in and I'll show you how I've got it set up in the other room.